So today I'm going to do the Walt Disney World tag, which I didn't even know was a thing until the other week when one of my YouTube friends, Little Owl Loves, I think you pronounce it, I assume, did it because she also just got back from Disney World. This is quite a long one, so going straight in. When is the first time you went to Disney World? This year, the holiday that I just had. The vlogs are all coming up steadily this time. Which is your favourite park? Ooh. I think it's a toss-up between Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. They both have just got a lot of really good fun stuff there. Favourite land in Magic Kingdom? Ooh, it's gotta be Fantasyland, which I know is probably the answer everyone says. But first of all, it's just the biggest bit, so there's just more stuff there. But it's where all the Little Mermaid stuff is. So obviously that's my answer. Favourite Disney resort? Well, while I was there, the only resort that we visited was the one that we stayed at. However, I really wish that we went to go see the Art of Animation resort because it just looks absolutely incredible. And although I've never been there, I've seen pictures and stuff, so I'm gonna say that that one's my favourite. Your favourite snack? So I don't know if this means like snack as in like just favourite beverage of sorts, or whether it means like a snack on the dining plan. So my favourite like beverage, sort of snack kind of food thing that I bought while I was there was from Animal Kingdom. It was a pile of fries with two really nice sauces on. They were somewhere between Asia and Africa, I think, on the way sort of walking down towards Everest, somewhere along there. And I think my favourite like snack that you could buy with a snack credit while I was over there was, I forgot what it's called. It was like raspberry lemonade or strawberry lemonade, but it was like a slushy one and it was frozen, and obviously because it's really hot over there, I would just drink gallons of that every day, everywhere I could find it, and it was just really refreshing and really nice, and also had, you know, sugar and stuff because it's America, but it just gives you a bit more energy as well, and it was just really tasty. Favourite souvenir? It's gotta be the ears. Not just because they're ears, but because if you see my previous video on the haul and stuff that I got, link below, then you'll know that it's my class of 2017 hat, because I went to Disney for my graduation celebration. Because it's more of a hat rather than like an Alice band kind of one with ears, it obviously stands up on its own. Favourite table service and counter service? So my favourite counter service was somewhere in, it was in Pandora in the Animal Kingdom, and it was called Satuli Canteen, if I've pronounced that right. Basically it was just really good food. It wasn't badly priced in there. It was all cooked, I think it was all cooked fresh, and it was just cooked beautifully, and it was just really nice and filling. And the best place in my opinion that we went to with table service is probably another quite obvious one that a lot of people are going to say, and that's Cinderella's Royal Table, because the food was just really good, and obviously it's a character dining experience, so you got all the princesses come around to meet you and say hello, and the food again was just really good. It was just really nice food. Favourite ride? I absolutely cannot pick just a number one favourite ride. If I were to do it per park, so for Animal Kingdom I would absolutely pick Flight of Passage, because it's just the most amazing ride I've ever been on in my entire life. I think genuinely that ride was up there with just one of the most incredible experiences of my whole life, because it just feels so real and it's just breathtaking. For Epcot, I'm going to be really boring and generic and say Test Track, because it's just a fun ride. For Hollywood Studios, I'm definitely going to say Rock 'n' Roller Coaster. This is obviously quite an easy one because I absolutely hated Tower of Terror with a passion, and obviously there aren't many other sort of big rides at Hollywood Studios. For the Magic Kingdom, there's no one ride that really sticks out. There are a lot. I could pick a top 5, but there's not one that really stands out. So I think I'm going to go with the Astro Orbiter, not just for like sort of the ride itself, but just because where the ride is located, and when you are on it you can see over the entire of the Magic Kingdom, and I went on it at night time and it was just the most amazing view. Favourite show? Festival of the Lion King in Animal Kingdom. I love how it incorporated so many different things, and the music was amazing. Favourite parade or fireworks? These are two very easy ones, which I'm sure most people have the same answers for. So my favourite parade is the Festival of Fantasy, and then my favourite fireworks is Happily Ever After. Both just made me cry. Favourite pavilion in Epcot? I think I quite liked Canada the most, and I've never been to Canada, so I don't know how accurate to the real Canada it was, but I think it was the prettiest of all of the each pavilion's sections, things. Yeah, Canada. What colour is your magic band? My magic band is green. Favourite character to meet? I think it's the most obvious answer, but I'm gonna say Mickey. Not just because he is Mickey, but Mickey was actually one of the characters that we had the best kind of interaction with on multiple occasions. I think because we were there for 2 weeks, and I think we met him about 6 or 7 times. So like once in each park, and then if it was raining or something, we would just go meet Mickey because he would always have just like a 5-10 minute queue, and it just gets you out the rain. And I mean, meeting Mickey Mouse is not a bad way to kill some time. And we had some really, really good interactions with him. I could probably make a whole video on the interactions we had with Mickey alone. A character you haven't met but really want to. I would really like to meet Ursula, but I know you can't. She's just not one of the characters you can meet. So if Disney could please get Ursula to come say hello, that would be very cool. I'd love to meet her. Or Eric, obviously. I'd like to meet Eric. Or Melody, actually. Or like Sebastian or Scuttle or Flounder, or just, you know, just anyone really from The Little Mermaid. Because obviously the only person you can meet is Ariel, which is awesome. But this question is someone you haven't met, so the rest of the people in that film, please. Best Disney memory. I really can't pick one specific thing, but if I were to pick one particular evening, I would pick the evening that I saw Jodie Benson and met Jodie Benson in Epcot when we went to a private party, and not just because we saw Jodie Benson and everything that evening, but just the whole evening and everyone that went to that event, like when we were all waiting outside to go in, and obviously everyone wanted to be at the front and all that kind of stuff, and the cast members were like, come on everyone, you know, like, gotta be mature, no running and stuff, and we were like, we're here to see a mermaid, and then everyone was like running in together, and it just little things like that. It was really fun. And for that evening we got the park to ourselves, so we got to go on like Test Track and Soarin' and those kind of rides with just no queue whatsoever, which was just amazing and really cool. And the fact that I got to share it with 2 of my most wonderful friends, who I'm sure will be watching this. Hey guys! And it was just a really incredible evening. So yeah, that was all the questions. But yeah, sorry if it's been on the long side. There was a lot of questions and I tried to keep my answers as short as possible. But I'm sure you're a Disney fan if you watched this, so you probably didn't mind the rambling. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!